Alright, this is my Dark Scorpion lineup. I decided to do something different than everyone else since, it gets really boring playing 6 Sams and whatnot all the time. So I decided to make a decent Chaos Dark Scorpion deck, and this is basically it. Run 2 Donzalugs. Don't run 3 because just don't really need 3. Because, well, you can't really search him with mayonnaise effects, so it's just kind of pointless. You just have to, top deck him or get him first hand or roto or something. But instead I run 3 Cliff the Trap Removers, since he basically is Donzalug, and my opinion is a little bit better since you can destroy that back row. Except for the Dark Scorpions. I run 2 Goblins because, well, it's easy to get another card. Diddy War Lady, it's a decent light card, good at pesky stuff. And Thunder King, obvious, destroy special summons. Tsuki Knight, not a lot of people actually know about this card, but it's actually a really good card if you have no cards in your hand. You can, when your opponent declares an attack, you can negate the attack, special summon that card, and ends your opponent's battle phase. So it's a pretty decent card. And for the tune of the deck, I run 2 Hyper Synchrons because most of the synchro cards are dragons. So, it's pretty useful. And then, of course, Dark Arm Dragon, since, 8 of the 15 monsters are actually dark. Chaos Sorcerer, amazing card. BLS. Ops, that's kind of easy. For the Magics, run 2 MSTs, pretty self-explanatory. Smashing Ground, since, all the Black Scorpion cards actually have to do inflict life point damage if you can get your opponent's cards off the field. It's pretty easy to do the damage. So, Dark Hole, staple. Book of Moon, staple. Heavy Storm, staple. Monster Reborn, staple. Rhoda, staple. Odd Duality. Since there's not a whole lot of special summoning in this deck, right off the bat, if you get first hand, it's easy to get cards set up. Burn the Mighty, for, since all the Dark Scorpion cards are pretty low attack, you kind of need to, do that damage. Lightning Vortex, just to get your opponent's cards off the field so you can actually do damage. Shrink, you never know, might come in handy. For traps, run 3 Compulses. It's just an amazing card. Get your opponent's card off the field very easy. He normal summons, you can pulse it. He's basically messed up for that whole turn. Deep Prison, good defense card. Mirror Force, good defense card. 1 Torrential, and then 2 Solemn Warnings and Judgment, obviously. Now for the extra deck, Excalibur, just a very good card when you have a warrior deck. Kusanagi, another very amazing card. Shockmaster, Topia, Leviathan, and then for the synchros, got Black Rose for the the Hyper Synchron, and with Cliff, he's a dragon. So not only if you don't want to explode, you have your Black Rose has 3,200 attack. Same thing with Scrap Dragon.
Well, if you use Hyper Synchron.
Yeah, Hyper Synchron. So if you do thing with Scrap Dragon, you use up to 3,600 attack. So that's a pretty thing. Stardust goes up to 33. Darken, it's really good since his effect, he destroys a monster, he loses 500 attack points, but since he gains 800, he goes up to 34. You use the effect, he goes down to 29, so you can use it a couple more times before it actually starts affecting your damage. Void Ogre goes up to 38, so it's just a really good beater. Has pretty decent effect if you have no cards in your hand. And then Colossal Fighter, since almost all the cards are actually warriors. To the side deck. Run 2 Jinzos because my friends are assholes and they like to play Final Countdown decks and whatnot. So it's a good card versus them with Shockmaster. 2 Shiny Black Seas for my brother's deck since he wrote the Secro deck. So it's pretty annoying. Gores, because, well, it's a game changer card if I need it. 2 ego boosts just in case for my my Dark Scorpion cards to get over their high attack monsters. Another MST just in case I need it. Never know. 2 solidarities because sometimes I don't necessarily run the hyper synchrons and stuff, so I necessarily don't need them. So put those in there, and then all my warriors have 800 plus attack, which is amazing. Tune Chain Disappearances. It's a very good card because, well, destroys 1,000 or less when it's summoned, just anyway when it's summoned, and it gets rid of all of them from play. So that's a pretty nifty card. Call of the Haunted, just when I need to maybe help with my synchroing or something, or overlaying, and then for for just stupid decks like lineups and whatnot, 2 skill drains. That's about it. Pretty fun deck. I like it so far. Won quite a few good duels with it versus top decks like Chaos Dragons, Heretics, Six Sams, etc. I hope you like it. Bye.